Hi everyone, so today I'm doing my January wrap-up video. I read 4 books in the month of January. I know it's not as much as I could have, but I returned back to college and it was a stressful time with all my new classes and everything. The first book I read in the month of January was Grace's Guide by Grace Helbig, the YouTuber, and it's good. It was really funny. If you don't know, this is just like a mock self-help guide, and it's really good. And there are real stories here from Grace, and it's just really fun to read and really just it's a good time. It's a good time. The next book I read in January was Slammed by Colleen Hoover. I put up a book talk of this book not too long ago, so if you want more in detail, I'll put the link down in the description. But basically this book is about this girl named Lake, and she has to move, and I gave it a 4 out of 5 star. I would recommend you go pick it up, especially if you like contemporary or, books. This book is really well written, and I really recommend you go and check it out because it's full of surprises, really. I thought it was full of surprises. So go check it out, guys. The third book I read this month was Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins. I don't remember what I gave this on Goodreads. I think I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars. A lot of people have brought such hype to this book, and I was really excited to read it. And then I read it. And yeah, it's a good book. The writing is spectacular and the setting is awesome. The French culture incorporated really well. It was incorporated really well, and I felt like this girl, Anna, was really in France. What I didn't like was kind of the ending. But it's nice and lighthearted, and it has its funny moments, which are so funny. They're so funny. So if you want a contemporary where it's just funny humor and just a bunch of high school seniors, go pick up this book. And the last book I read in January was I Was Here by Gail Forman. This was my favorite book of the month just because it was Gail Forman. I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. Writing was incredible. Characters were incredible. How everything came together was so incredible. I can't get enough of Gail Forman's writing. I will read every single book that she puts out because they're always like my favorite books. And can we just talk about It's Red, and there's like that, and then there's a little there's a little flower right there, and like this book is just so cute. I mean, the inside's pretty deep, but I really enjoyed reading it. I read it kind of in a day-ish when I had no school or homework to do, so that's why I don't have a book talk of it up yet. I love this book. I love this book. I just want to quickly talk about some books that I want to read for February. The first book is The Ruby Circle. I know I'll be reading that one. I don't really like putting together TBRs just because then I feel like I have to stick to a certain thing, a certain like list, But I really pick up books whenever I'm in the mood for, so I'm gonna quickly go over some of the books I'm hopefully going to read in February. In no particular order again, but these are just 3 books that I know I want to get to in the month of February. If I get to them, great. If I don't get to them, not a big deal. I hate setting goals and then not reaching them because it really discourages me. But I have Cinder by Marissa Meyer. This book is all the hype right now, especially because Ferris just came out, and I've just sort of been straying away from this series. The next book is The Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Ava Lavender by Leslie Walton. This book cover is beautiful, and Reagan over at Peruse Project really thinks highly of this book and loves this book so much. The last book that I'm definitely going to push myself to read this month, there's no way that I'm not going to read this book this month, and it is In the Afterlight by Alexander Bracken. I read Never Fade forever and a half ago, and I haven't read this. I think that I am just scared of this trilogy ending, because once this trilogy ends, there's no more Liam. There is no more Ruby. Ruby's one of my favorite, like, female characters ever. Like, she actually thinks sometimes, most of the time. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe for more bookish videos. I've been Courtney and you have been lovely. I'll see you in my next video.